Hi guys, so this is Francine with my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for another reading for you guys. So I was just looking up the name of this person that I'd like to touch base with, and please correct me if I am wrong. I was under the impression that it was Chappell Rowan, but I'm going to be talking about Chappell Rowan, Chappell Rowan. Really cool energy that I feel like I want to dive right into, getting to see how their spirit team feels about this interaction. So I want to start off by saying hi, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'd like to touch base with a couple of things. Let's look at just an overall energy of Chappell Rowan, seeing what information we can get or gain from this interaction here energetically. Now I want to also just kind of touch base with her spirit team and see, is there any guidance on where to go about with this message? It could be something in regards to her career, specifics on career, specifics on love, specifics on friendships, on career trajectories. We want to kind of see where our spirit teams are aligning. Where do my spirit team members want me to go, and where do their spirit team members want me to go? So let's see. Spirit team members of Chappell Rowan, let's free flow through this if you would like. Please assist me in figuring out, first of all, are you guys cool with being a part of this? It can just be my spirit team, you know, sometimes I can just gain some information and insight on my own, but I like to ask first if they're okay with this. So let's see. I don't mind doing this on camera for you guys. So spirit team members of Chappell Rowan, of Chappell Rowan, please help me understand. Is this a good time for you all for us to do a reading together? Ooh, okay, wow. So the first card was the Two of Swords. What's funny is this is definitely meant to come out because I got this earlier. So there's going to be some information. Indecisiveness is at the core though. That means that it's like, it's not the best time to do this. It's not the worst time. We also have the Knight of Swords coming through. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Star, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So with all this information, including these four here that came through, which was the Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Death, and the Wheel of Fortune, there's a specific time where we're going to get more information. I'm hearing Spencer, so I don't know if she knows someone named Spencer, and that's significant. Came through just as quickly as it left. So there seems to be an energy of some things being shared today. So we're going to tap in and see what, of the 3 or 4 categories, what is the focus today? So I'm going to use these. Ooh, what should we focus on, spirit team of Chappell Rowan? Okay, let's see. Wealth. So we're going to be focusing on her career, if you guys can see that. So like, career focus. Okay, look at that, the bottom of the deck. So what can we expect from Chappell Rowan going forward? What does she have going on? So just to kind of give you guys an idea of her, based on Wikipedia, of course, because I know she's a vocalist. I know a number of her songs that I really appreciate and love. And so she was born February 19th, 1998, and she's an American singer and songwriter. Okay. So with regards to her career path at this time, yeah, there's something astrological about today. I'm doing this on August 25th, 2024. There's something transitioning, and they want me to just talk about the career because something's shifting right now and it's not as clear for the rest, for love specifically or anything like that. We have TikTok, Regeneration, Observer coming through. Okay. So bottom of the deck was Go the Distance, Chop Wood, and Why. Why am I doing this is what I heard her say, or like her spirit team say. Why? She's wondering and thinking to herself, well, why did I sign up to do this again? Why am I doing this? there's a need for a constant reminder of why she wants to do this and why she's deciding to do this, why she's doing the work necessary in order to achieve all of what she wants to. She's going the distance. She's really I'm hearing that she's perceiving others differently, but she's also seeing that she needs to be very resilient, passing some obstacles that come across her path and getting to the finish line of some sort. So it's like she's looking at what leaps and bounds she needs to make in this moment on her career trajectory that are not so fun, because it feels like she's really focused and burdened with tasks. Okay, so she's feeling a bit like, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going. She's stretching herself a bit thin by going the distance, and she's questioning, like, what am I doing this about, or what am I doing this for? So it's an interesting energy. It's a very philosophical energy. It's like she's looking at the deeper questions of why she's doing this, why she is where she is, and what she can do about it. And what she sees herself doing is moving. Keep going, which is good. You don't want to see someone giving up, okay? So she's not giving up. We have TikTok, which means that she is, everything is seeming to be on a really strict timetable. So she feels like she has to get a lot done in a certain period of time. She is constantly, I'm getting the image of like a butterfly. She's like going through like a cocoon stage and coming out. So ever since her cocoon stage and her coming out and being shown and seen to everyone, this was quite some time in the making. I feel like she is feeling like this is a huge regenerative process. Like this is her allowing herself to branch out, and what she creates is going to be, it's something she doesn't know yet. She feels like she doesn't know where she's going, but she's going the distance, going as far as she can before herself, moving forward. But she feels like she still doesn't know what she's doing, or she feels like she's just begun, okay? And she's kind of observing other people. She almost feels like she's in an out-of-body experience, okay, guys? So she feels like she is not, like, in control, and she feels like she's just kind of looking almost like out of her body. Her soul is just looking at herself doing all these tasks, and time is of the essence. So she's feeling a bit heavy, okay? Yeah. Never-ending story. She feels a bit overwhelmed, okay? So I'm going to take a second because I have some things here to do, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I am back with a continuation for Chappell Rowan. I actually looked into at least her first name, or at least heard an interview. So interviews are how I get names. Usually, I hope there is clarification on the name through the interview or through the interaction with a journalist or with someone. So I want to make sure I mention that from this point on, I'm going to be going by Chappell Rowan. Going by her name, Chappell Rowan, and not Chappell. For some reason, that was the first thing I thought it was. So, ooh, I want to keep going. Let me see what else is coming through. So we talked about her current energy. We know that she's going through a lot, feeling like overwhelmed right now, feeling like she's asking the questions, why? Why is this happening? Why are there this many things that I have to do? And I'm hearing I didn't sign up for this. So the feeling like I didn't sign up for some of these negative experiences, to be fair and thinking through and thinking about a lot of things. Thinking through the emotions that she's feeling right now and wondering like what went wrong, why is it like this, or what can she do about it. So let's keep going. Spirit team members for Chappell Rowan, please assist me in getting clear and concise and accurate information without biases affecting the results, without there being bias that affects the messages that are meant to come through. The other one that came through was all that glitters, which makes a lot of sense when you think about the idea of Hollywood, or the idea of being a celebrity and feeling like all that glitters isn't gold. It's not as great as it seems to be. Between worlds. So there's an energy that she brings where she's in between worlds. She comes with more of a humility and more of a realness in some way, where it's like she doesn't quite fit into both worlds completely, into the arena of celebrities, but also in the arena of being an everyday girl, or being just a person that's nameless. Now she's not. So it's kind of like she's feeling in between, and it's not, The experience isn't so pleasant based on the cards, as pleasant as it could be. So it's there's a lot of deep knowing from her part, like her having these deeper thoughts. And I'm hearing college, or seeing the words college city across one of my books up there. So college city, I don't know if she came from a college city, or she just considered her life, her goals, and what she wanted to do and create. So there's something about her like being interested in something in college, or something about like her considering college, and or trying to see whether it was a good fit for her, or if she's better off going to college and then doing something else. Or there's a thought process here that's coming through, time to go. So I don't know if she's going to be going into like some study, something that she really loves on the side, or if she's dealt with just kind of going back and forth with her career path. Okay. Deep knowing and soulmates. I feel like the soulmate's energy is not a person. It feels like more so her career path and her purpose. I feel like she wants to be able to create something beautiful with her notoriety, but then she also wants to do something else. It's not everything to her. Okay, all that glitters. Yeah, milk and honey. She wants like truly to be happy and abundant, and I know who wouldn't want that, right? But I feel like that's on her trajectory, and it just feels like right now she's seeing a lot of the things that she doesn't want, okay? Or doesn't want to experience. Sometimes we experience all the great things before we find out the shittier things. So it's feeling like she's finding out about the shittier things first. Or it's quite large in volume in comparison to all of the great things, okay? It's just, yeah, it's how you see it, okay? I'm not going to say that she's really upset with everything, but definitely it's affecting and weighing her down in some way. Peace, okay? So she's looking for that, aiming for peace. She likes when people can really tell her the truth as well. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so there may be a couple of cuts because of how busy it is here for me at home. So just expect there to be some transitions for this reading. So let's move on into career. Yeah, that go the distance is back at the bottom. I feel like she's a cheetah. And I feel like she's also, I'm hearing versatility. There's a lot of versatility to her. Yeah, versatility. I feel like I have to like literally stay on this and bring up the point about the cheetah archetype, or just the cheetah, its nature. I feel like she's getting through the ladder and becoming a star, and has become a star so quickly. And I feel like it's something about her persistence and breaking through, and then now that she's achieved breaking through, for most people, for us to hear about her about her in some way, I feel like they really want to make that known. Her spirit team wants to make that known. That is her spirit, and that is kind of like her totem in some way. Now I feel like birds are also a part of her her spirit team. So I feel like this essence of freedom is something that she really loves to walk in, and not wanting to be defined. Okay, so I just feel that in the cheetah archetype, someone that's willing to go at it and achieve success. You know, they're like if not the fastest, they're one of the fastest creatures out there. So let's keep going. What is the career trajectory for Chappell Rowan? Okay. Something about 2014 for her is significant. I'm feeling like she had something major happen in 2014. This would only be something I feel like she would be able to talk about. It's something that is significant to her story. I'm hearing magical, so something magical happened. I don't know if this is in regards to like Disney, or in regards to Harry Potter, or something magical happened then. Okay, okay, we have the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So I don't know if she met someone that really affected her trajectory, someone that really inspired her, someone that she felt successful with, or it was something about the Hanged Man energy. This person held on to her, held her in suspense career-wise. I don't know if she was trying to break through then. I don't know if 2014 was a year where she felt like she wanted to pursue something that is important for you guys to know. Otherwise, it wouldn't come through. So they want me to mention 2014. I don't know if someone passed away, or something really big and pivotal happened, and it kind of set her on some trajectory. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming through. So there might be a mother figure. This could be someone who has a lot of love for Chappell. Something about the devil energy in the Three of Swords. I don't know if they went through difficulties, codependency, or something like that. I don't know what Chappell's personal relationship is with her mom, but like something about like that codependency, or about this person, this Queen of Cups being a Capricorn specifically. So there's something about Capricorn and water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming through. So we will see how these pieces come together, because I don't know Chappell whatsoever. So let's keep going with the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. So with regards to her trajectory, okay, let's keep shuffling. I feel like my words are like tripping up. I don't know if she feels like she talks too much as well, or she has to talk to so many people. It's overwhelming. Okay. There's a lot of thoughts and things that just want to be mentioned, but then also aren't sure if it's the right thing or the right way to say it. So I think she thinks a lot. I don't know what her air placements are like. Anything else? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Empress, and the Page of Wands. I'm hearing, but I always feel like a beginner. So I'm getting the energy of someone who's really humble, who feels like they're always a beginner, even when they feel like they've gotten to some huge success. They're still like, yeah, but I'm not that good yet. And like if there were to be a master class where this person where Chappell were to learn from someone else, it would be like, wow, I'm like a child in their sight, or I feel that energy of being a pupil and of being diligent, of being like wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, or being excited, is something that is really a part of her, and it needs to stay that way. I feel like, because it's like a wonder that really helps you open up to your inner child and to like love the excitement of life, that things are not always gonna be the same. I think she likes that. I think she would really love like something exciting and something adventurous in life, like having that continuously. Slowdowns aren't bad. I don't think she necessarily thinks negatively of them, but there's just this wonder about her energy when I see the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles at the end. It's like she's really successful right now, but it's also this energy of like, I'm still learning though. So it's not like a pride. Okay, so I see the Emperor and the Empress here. I see a quick rise for her in her career trajectory, but I feel like she's going to have this Nine of Wands, which is like this need for resilience and pushing through some really difficult things. She's going to be learning some aspects of her voice and what she wants to craft that makes her unique and distinct, continually doing that, because that's what an artist does. They kind of they're finding their aspects that make them unique or make them shine, or just living and experiencing their art, experiencing their music, and then flowing through it, not staying in one mode or in one form. Like they have to kind of consider all of these other things out there that work with them. So I feel like in addition to collaborations and such, I feel like collaborations are going to come, but I feel like it's going to be like her focusing on her resilience primarily going forward. 9 is significant, so I don't know if this is 9 more months or if this is like just pushing until the very end. So there's something about kind of feeling wounded. So she is going to feel a bit tired and overwhelmed and exasperated by a number of things that are going to get her close to the 10 of Wands, but not yet, not quite. So that's good, right? I feel like she's going to continue to hone in on her vocal training and her agility. And I feel like with the 7 of Swords, that's telling me that she's going to move or transition somewhere else soon. So for some reason that's coming through. So transitioning into more of a comfortability. I feel like she's going to become more comfortable with her success and her fame with the Empress. I feel like she's going to stand on her power, and she's going to break through that resistance that she's feeling, or that frustration and annoyance that she's feeling. That Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and the Ten of Swords and the Six of Cups. So she might have to go back to something familiar. When I see the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, there's an ending coming with how painful it's been. Something about the fame with the King of Pentacles, yeah, is like really bringing her down. So there's something about it ending soon, like it taking maybe a few more months, 9 more at most, I feel, for her to kind of get comfortable in this experience. You know, we go through bouts, but she definitely is going to have to push through something here with the Hermit and the Six of Cups. That's about the energy of isolation as well, mentally. Like, she's gonna go into her kind of like within a lot more during her career trajectory. I feel like it's a soulful energy with the Hermit, so I feel like it's more soulful. Like, she's gonna maybe look into like being more upfront with you guys, being more honest with you guys with the Judgment card, and then also just being more like, I just get this playful energy with her, like a childlike energy. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, focusing on, yeah, she's going to be focusing in on her independence from the rest, focusing on her power among the rest, and getting out of her head, because I feel like she got into her head quite a bit because of this. It's almost like culture shock. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Wanting to be empowered or empower people, wanting to, I think, mostly be empowering for herself, and like having to put her foot down in some ways, and then retrieving her power when there's situations that she feels forced to do. I feel like with concerts and such, she feels forced in some way. Three of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, like contracts. She has like maybe 3 notable contracts coming up, or 3 notable people that she's going to be working with. And these are people that she's known or has some history with. Okay. And she's trying to juggle and figure out like how to get it all in. So I feel like she's just really overwhelmed, overbooked. I do feel like she has to she feels like she has to like really figure out what she's doing so that she's not overburdened and trying to please people. That's a big part of this. So her trajectory is going into more of her vocal training and tuning, and kind of finding her own, almost a niche, like finding more of it. And I'm hearing fund, so I don't know, someone's helping fund her as well. So like, I don't know if someone's helping her like with master classes or teaching her, training her. We have the World. It's someone from either out of the country or someone that she travels to or she will travel to soon. So she's going to be working on that, being a student, transitioning, moving forward into more of her own as well. And I feel like she's going to I feel like she's going to thrive. And I feel like she's going to get out in the nick of time with certain things. So I feel like she's going to kind of tell or gauge when she should walk out of something that's making her worried. So this could be collaborations with certain people, dealings with certain people, needing to walk out of that and say, yeah. Ace of Swords, having clarity on certain relationships that she needs to steer clear of that are bringing about like a lot of drama. Something like that is coming through. Something about like her past relationships. She might just find like a lot of peace in the people that she's known in the past more than anyone else. I feel like she's just looking towards her new opportunities and not forgetting where she's come from or who she knows, who she's close to. There's just sweetness in that. I feel like I see her giving to people that she's very close to. 3 of Wands and the High Priestess. I almost feel like that energy that I told you guys about earlier, where she feels kind of like an out-of-body experience. I don't get that with other artists. I feel like she travels or daydreams quite a bit. Number 3 is significant as well. And I'm seeing the word color. So I feel like she just has a very colorful imagination. And I think that helps her a lot. That's where her abundance comes from. I think that's where her youthfulness or like her childlike faith or childlike wonder comes from. And I feel like as long as she's connected to that, that'll help her. I feel like whenever she gets like a thought in her mind, it's a great thing to write down or a great thing to uncover. I feel like she's uncovering a lot about herself. And that's where a lot of her inspiration comes from too. I'm seeing the word page and pager, so I don't know. Old school, you know, like a pager is back in the day. Pagers. I I don't know if someone had a pager back in the day when she was younger, but that's like, oh, that's like, I know she was born 98, so that's towards the end of the 90s, but I don't know if people had pagers as much, 98 and onward. Three of Wands is coming through. She's gonna transition. What does that mean for Chappell? Oh, Three of Wands. We have the King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Oh. Okay. So we're getting, okay. There's someone coming through, and this is not career. This is not feeling like career. This person is the King of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this is a Sagittarius male that she works with or like that she's going to be collaborating with, but there's something about this person being unstabilized. So I would watch out for this person. This could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or a Aries energy. This person is unstable, and I feel like she might have some agreement with them. I don't know if this is like a contract to live with them, a contract to see them, a contract to work with them in some way. It might help her, but I don't think it's wise. So if you guys know an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo that is working with her, that she's traveling to see, she likely should not. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, so it's kind of like her match in a sense. So this person could have like a similar heart for something, or they have like fire placements that are coming through with her, so they resonate with each other based on that fire energy within them, the determination, the drive. Fool in reverse tells me that she already knows this person. So, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like work, actually. It's more so work. This person knows her. And I feel as though she's trying to kind of balance out her finances as well with this person. This is a great opportunity to balance it out, like I said. Is this a good opportunity? Just want to make sure. We have a Magician, Queen of Pentacles. No, she's going to lose money out of the situation. I feel like she has love for this person as an artist, but I feel like they're going to like leave her in illusions or a fantasy, or they're trying to sell her a fantasy, okay? So if someone knows her, someone's aware of Chappell Roan'S collaboration with this person, that's significant. 3 might be significant. It could be 3 months that they're having this meeting, encounter. Something about that is significant. But yeah, I just got a text, so ignore that. Me looking down. But I feel like she's gonna lose some aspect of her finances, particularly with this person. So it's a fire sign. They're uncontrollable. And she's really excited to work with them because she feels like, oh yeah, it's like my equal, or someone that I'm, maybe not my equal, but someone I feel balanced with, someone I feel like is fair, is just, and we can work together. But I feel like this is going to be something that either doesn't happen for her the way she expected it, or she's going to lose some money out of it. So that's something on her career trajectory that she should be aware of. It feels like it's not going to be enough money, like it's not going to garner as much as she thought it would. Anything else you'd like to say about that? Spirit team members. Ace of Wands. Anything else? The Devil. Yeah, it's like something that she's getting into quickly with. It's almost like a get rich quick kind of scheme, but not as obvious. It's something that like someone tried to tell her, and like she thought, oh wow, this is gonna be great. It's not a good agreement. It feels like one of those things where the person knows, the King of Wands in reverse that we're talking about, that masculine, more so energy. It could be a woman with a very masculine energy that's also a fire sign. It could be a male as well with this. As long as they're a fire sign specifically, very unstabilized or very unstable in general, I feel like they're going to try to like tie her into something, and it's because they don't want to stay in it alone, or they want to kind of make it easier for them. They think that she's a great way to get more people interested in something like a concert or in some tour or what have you. She may like stop short and like get out of this situation as soon as she can. So hopefully what will happen in that situation on her trajectory, this can change. I feel like this person's gonna ghost her once they hear the affirmative from her, and she's going to have a hard time getting out of it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I don't know who this is. The Sun. I don't know if this is a reggae artist or something like that, or what have you. I'm just getting a vibe of someone like that might be from the Caribbean, or this could be something like that is from someone that's from somewhere else, like not the US. It feels like it's abroad. We have a Hierophant sideways in the Tower. Alright. Yeah. Six of Wands, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords is like feeling conflicted, feeling left out in the dark with the Five of Wands or Five of Pentacles. So yeah, she needs to be careful of this one. Is there anything else that we can talk about for her career trajectory, Spirit Team? If you guys are watching and enjoying, still watching and enjoying this reading, please give it a like, share it with someone that you know, and also just stay tuned if you'd like for more readings like this and others that I do for the collective. We have flowers, happiness here, Chappell, Rowan. Okay, let's see. Alright, Mule. Someone is stubborn. Extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Great good fortune. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate, but it's in reverse. She has to just be careful of people trying to dim her light in the process of giving her this opportunity or trying to help her get opportunities. An exciting event in reverse. And then we have a younger man, so this person could be a younger man. That's significant. Getting so many messages, so I feel like she's getting so many messages as well, and I feel like with regards to her money, I feel like she's gotten into so many opportunities that are great. It's great and all, but I feel like someone's siphoning money or resources from her because of her notoriety, and she has to be really careful of that. So this opportunity with this younger man is a guaranteed success in public, but is it going to garner as much money as it's siphoning or taking? Something about it not being exciting for her and having like a lack of emotion, like a lot of passion for this when she realizes that. So she's going to come into a lot of enjoyment, celebration, but I feel like this thing is going to be something that's more so about the notoriety of the person more than it is about the actual financial gain. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's more so about how it looks rather than what it gives. So what it gives financially. I feel like she's going to be a gift to this person. I feel like she's going to triumph over troubles, as it says, and has heartache over what she no longer has. She no longer has something with regards to a Leo, because Leo energy came out earlier. I feel like she has like a drive and a fire and a determination, but I feel like people are trying to get her into contracts a lot. And I feel like that weighs her down. So, yeah. I feel like she just feels restricted. I feel like she feels like almost like she's in a desert, like this cheetah, and she's just kind of like going against the grain. But there are people that are trying to cash out on that. Time to act. So she just needs to continue to be fierce about all of this. I don't know why I saw the words yes, Y-A-S. Cool. So she needs to just trust her intuition. There might be vultures in her family that she needs to be careful of. People that are going to try to take from her. And also she needs to be aware of those that are trying to help her, if there are any, because I see that vulture in reverse. So it says that there's like a love for family, news coming from family, to be aware of what's going on. If she needs to get out of a situation with work, to see them doing that. So there's a trust that needs to come through. I feel like it's just a lot of contracts right now, but there's going to be a sense of trust, and she's going to have an established presence, more so established over time. But I feel like it's feeling a bit muddled right now because she's just starting. So there's something beautiful about trajectories. It feels muddled sometimes. Again, the same card, guys. So it's muddled. So they're saying that she just has to really press forward, and what we're seeing in this trajectory is what will come to pass if she's continually moving forward and pushing. Okay, it just feels like it's just unwritten, you know, like I'm hearing the song, you know, the Natasha Bedingfield song Unwritten. it's just very unwritten. Everything is kind of based on their choices. I feel like her choices, most of them are gestating for some reason. So we're gonna see what happens. That is what I have for you guys. I feel like that's where I'm gonna end it for now. I'm not gonna belabor this. Please let me know if you have specific questions or things you'd like me to touch base on. I would love to touch base on that more in the members. I would like to go more in depth there if anything comes out, or if I hear enough people talking about a specific celebrity topic or anything like that. I prioritize my members for requests going forward. So if you enjoy my readings, please like, share, and subscribe. And also feel free to join if you'd like to see more messages, including 400 plus messages that I used to have public that I've made private out of respect for my energy and for all of the messages that are coming through. They're not meant for a lot or everyone. Very specific, very protective of my energy and my gifts. So I hope to see you guys soon. You take care. Bye.